Hello everybody and welcome to my segment of the Grade 5 2022 PYP Exhibition. I am investigating into urban planning, and under urban planning I am looking at bad roads and traffic. Patience is a virtue that many drivers lack. As a very young child, I would notice that on the way to school, the car would stop and we would not move for about 10 minutes. Until I got older, I realized that it was traffic. Traffic is a big problem around the world, and one of its causes is bad roads. My theme is how we organize ourselves, and my central idea is urban planning influence human activity. My lines of inquiry are effects of bad roads in the community, traffic rules can improve our lives, and roles of people in preventing traffic jams. My key concepts are causation, function, and responsibility. My ATL skills are thinking skills, research skills, and self-management skills. My learner profiles are inquirer, caring, and risk taker. Urban planning is when the government or president of a state or country decide to build a new city, and they plan where the buildings and the roads are going to be placed so there are no congestions and no obstructions. There can be many causes of bad roads in the community, which can lead to traffic. When the government are not improving the roads of the community, they can cause some drivers to spend more money on their cars since their cars are getting damaged by the bad roads. People also not listening to traffic rules can be a cause of traffic. I am speaking from experience. About a year ago, my dad and I were coming home from IITA when a man was speeding at us over the speed limit. There were no speed bumps added to our area yet, so there was nothing in his way. When we were about to turn into our neighborhood, the man hit the back of our car very hard and caused a large scratch on it. This is why we need the government to enforce the traffic rules onto the people of the country or state. During my investigation, I was able to find out that there are many effects of bad roads in the community. One of them is delay. When people are slowed down because of the roads, they can get late to their jobs, and if this continues for a while, they might get fired. It can also cause vehicle damage, which can cause drivers to start spending a lot of money on their vehicles. It can also cause public drivers to increase the amount of money they spend on the transport fares. Traffic rules are designed to protect us and other drivers on the road. They are very important for new drivers who have just gotten their driver's license. It also provides motorist protection, less delay, accident reduction, driver safety, and easier driving. There are many roles that the people have to play if they want to avoid traffic jams. People need to listen to traffic rules and obey road signs, and they also need to learn to not attack traffic marshals when they are doing their jobs. Some traffic rules are always fastening your seatbelt while you are driving, drive a car in good condition, have a valid driver's license, and good mirrors on the inside and outside of your car. As you can see, there are some traffic rules on my poster right there. During all of this, I was able to go around the school and ask grade 3, 4, and 5 what they think are the causes of traffic congestions. I found out that 7 people chose accidents, which is the most amount of people in my entire survey. This leads me to the conclusion that most people think that accidents are the causes of traffic congestions. I have also been able to create a cardboard car, which you can read the description of how I made it right here. I made this car to show the local government what can happen to cars if there are bad roads in the community. I was also able to interview many people on the topic of bad roads and traffic. I interviewed Mr. Oluwadare, who is the manager of ITA Security Unit. He talked to me about what he does, how they have been controlling traffic in ITA, and how they've been working with the traffic wardens that control the cars that come in through the main entrance outside ITA. He also told me a fun fact that more than 600 cars come in through the main entrance of ITA. Can you believe that? I was also able to interview Mr. Kende, who is the Deputy Commander of Manowar in Oyo State. He talked to me about how he has been controlling traffic and some of the methods he uses. And he also told me the things that the government needs to do if they want to prevent traffic, like adding more parking spaces for trucks that park on the side of the road. Through Mr. Kende, I was able to get to Honorable Tarid Adedigba, who is the local government chairman in Akinyele. He talked to me about how he has been working with the government to improve roads in the community and what they have been building towards. For example, Ojo Bus Terminal at Ojo, a bit far from here. I was able to join the traffic wardens of Akinyele to help them control traffic in the area. And as you can see in this picture here, I am controlling cars in the area. I was not afraid doing this all the while. Now, I'm going to recite a poem that I wrote about bad roads and traffic. In the community that we are in, there are bad roads and traffic troubling us within. There are traffic wardens to control the cars so we can live in peace. We need the help of individuals and the government to construct good roads in our communities, which will stop the congestions on our roads, saving us all. So let's work together to make our roads better. Thank you for listening to my poem. In conclusion, traffic is a big problem around the world, and one of its causes is bad roads. So, we need the government to enforce the traffic rules onto the people of the community, and we also need drivers to put safety of themselves and others in mind before they get onto the road. Thank you for listening. Drive safely and no accidents, please.
Speed limit. For most residential area, the speed limit is 40 kilometers per hour. But sometimes you see motorists exceeding those limits, going above the limit. Another one is people not using their crash helmet for the cyclists. They are supposed to put on a crash helmet whenever they are on campus. And
it's the planner, the container of this gathering. Now, through your presentation, I want to appreciate the IIT school for helping us to at least to give us a kind of special sign that the future of our children is in fact highly bright. Now, going to your question, my name is Honorable Tarid Adedigba Jima, the Executive Chairman of Akinyele Local Government Area of Oyo State. Now, I can understand that you said...
You see, one of them is like the one you said now, one of them is bad road. Then we have traffic congestion.
What are some of the solutions to the problem of traffic?
I said it's one of the solutions. If government can enforce people to follow the rule of the road or the traffic on the road, you know, by sending road marshals like
traffic
yes, like road safety commission and the voluntary organization, if they can empower them and allow them to monitor the road, so the problem of traffic will be reduced.